Shalom, shalom, Israel. I'm Officer Stephen, and we are the Sword of the Spirit.
I am Soldier Yona, here with my officer to bring out this truth.
Yes, we coming back on a Thursday night takeout, and the topic lesson, rebellious, Israel, a rebellious people. Israel is a rebellious people because you got to understand we are rebellious people. When I was in the world, before I came into truth, I was a rebellious, stiff-necked young man. I didn't want to hear anything. I didn't want to hear anything of what my mom was saying or what my supposed-to-be elder was trying to tell me to slow down. And I wasn't trying to hear that. I was going 150 miles per hour. I was in my zone. That's what we say. But we have to realize we are rebellious people. We was a kid. You know how your mama said, you just hard-headed. You're rebellious. You're a rebellious kid because you didn't want to listen. You didn't want to do nothing what nobody tells you. But the Most High said the same old thing. So we know we are the people of the book.
God.
So we're going to get into this here. This for those that this message go out and it hit your spirit, that's you. If it don't, that's fine. But I'm trying to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel to let you know, stop being rebellious. Stop doing that and come and keep the laws of and commandments of the Most High God, what he told us to do. Now, the first precept is going to be John 8:32, because that's my favorite precept, because when I started bringing out my class, I want, you know what I'm saying, I like that precept when it say,
this is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
See what he said? He said, when he said, ye shall know the truth, mean we coming out the Bible. We not coming out on our own words or our own understanding. We coming straight out the Bible. What the Most High gonna do the speaking. All I'm doing is he using my body to do his work, and I'm yielding my body, and also Soldier Yona doing the same thing, but because he's reading. Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
He said the truth shall make you free. So we're going to get it into this word, the Most High word. And if you have a ear to hear the Most High word, because the Most High word said, read that again.
And ye shall know the truth.
Ye shall know the truth.
And the truth shall make you free.
And the truth shall make you free. So you'll say, we finna get down the truth. What is the truth? Give me Psalms 119:42. Because the Bible explains itself. We don't have to do too much. All we have to do is just go precept on precept, line on line, here a little, there a little.
That's it. $119.
You got to understand, Israel, the Most High is not the author of confusion. He's a God of order. You know what I'm saying?
This is the book of Psalms. 119 and 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
You hear what the Most High said? His righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. Read up.
And thy law is the truth.
He said what? Say that again.
And thy law is the truth.
Now the Edomite laws.
And thy law is the truth.
The Most High saying his law is true. Because from the beginning, his law was the dominion, the whole earth. It covered the whole earth. Even Adam had the law in him. When the Most High created Adam, what did he do? He blew what? Law, statute, and commandments into Adam. And Adam became what? Living soul. So the law is true and the law is life. So why are Israel is being a rebellious people? We're going to get into that. Because we got to understand the Most High telling us, no, don't go over there. Don't touch that stove. That stove is hot. But we want to go over there anyway to touch the stove because we don't want to believe what the Most High telling us.
They like blisters.
Exactly. So then he tell you not to go this way. He telling you the water is too deep. Now you want to go over there anyway and try out the water, and then you almost drown. Then you calling on him. See, that's why the Most High told us, stop being rebellious. Just come to keep the law, statute, and commandments. But the Most High told us to keep the Passover through our generation. Keep all the feasts. But y'all don't want to keep the Most High feast. The Most High feast is true and good. But you want to keep the so-called, your impressive feast tradition. You know what I'm saying? You rather to do that, that's rebellious. You're going against the Most High God when you do that. Because the Most High God tell you not to mess with, don't do these things, come from out from under them, from not to do their ways, not to do none of their tradition, but you steady want to stay right up under the so-called white man. Why? That's the question. You need to ask that question to yourself. The Most High knows, but you need to answer that question to yourself, Israel. Now, the second, give me Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 2, because we're going to get in this thing. Because that's why we in on the bottom right now, because we being rebellious people against our God.
Teach out.
That's it. Go ahead.
I thought the page was going to. This is Isaiah 65 and verse 2. I have spread out my hands all the day.
All right there. He said he spread out his hand. You know his hand is? When we go out there and tell you are the greatest people on the earth and come back and keep the laws or the commandments of the Most High God, the Most High sent us out there. We are the stretched hand of the Most High God. Read out.
I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
We goes out there. We try to talk to our people. Our people what? Taking out running, walking more faster. You know what I'm saying? We out here, the Most High, we are the Most High hand. We are stretching out. We are telling you to turn from your sin and turn from the keep the law, statute, and commandment. Gather together with your brother. We telling you this, but you do not want to hear this. The Most High call you rebellious people. Read.
Which walketh in a way that was not good.
Hold right there. Walk in the way which not good. The Most High gave us good things. He told us to keep the law, statute, commandment, and that's what the good thing. But we saw the other nation, they doing in the sight of our eyes, we thought that was good, that was bad. That's why we came down, they went up. And all it did is just, we just switched places. Because the Most High said, okay, you want to be rebellious? I'm gonna have this nation to whoop you. To whoop us, come back to the Most High God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like when your parents whoop you, they whoop you because what? They love you. They whooping you, well, because you, so when they tell you something, you going to what? Do it what they told you to do. You're not going to be rebellious. And that's what the Most High did. He used the other nation to whoop us. We in captivity. They was killing us. They did all type of things. So that there, but we got so adapted to that, and we think that's love, what the other nation. That's not love. That's hell. You know what I'm saying? You seeing your father get hang on a tree, getting castrated, getting you seeing your mother getting raped, seeing your children getting taken. That's a curse. That's hell. Because of what? Being rebellious. Israel, read up.
After their own thoughts.
After their own thoughts. You was going after your thoughts, not your heart. Your heart ain't got nothing to do with it. Your heart is just a thing in your chest, pumping blood in and out of your body, going in different places where your blood need to go. But your thoughts is started in your mind. In your mind. Let's get the heart. Let's get that. Go to Jeremiah 17:9, because we got to know what he's talking about. Your thoughts. Your thoughts is your heart. Read it.
I got you. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
Read that again.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Desperately wicked.
He said
desperately wicked.
He said your thoughts, your heart is desperately wicked. That's what he was talking about. He was talking about your mind, Israel. Israel, he's talking about your mind. Your thoughts is your heart, is your mind, not within your chest. You like, my heart is broken. When you say your heart is broken, you mean your mind, the way your mind tells you that you are hurt, that someone hurt you. Your mind tells the body, I am hurt. It goes from here. It don't go from there, Israel. It go from here first, because you thought, because what you saw, I'm hurt. Then the mind process that hurt through your body, and then it seems like your body just been broke down. Like, I feel like 1,000, my heart broken like 1,000 pieces. No, it's not. Your body's still intact. It's just your mind just telling you that your heart is broken in 1,000 pieces. But he's dealing with your mind. He said your thoughts is your heart, is your mind. See what I'm saying, Israel? So the Most High said, you got to get your mind. That's why he said, you want to be a new creature, you got to be transformed. You have to renew your mind. Mean you got to get all that dirt and all that sin out of your mind, out of your heart. That's what he's talking about. I'm breaking the Spirit is giving me the proper word to break these things down. Because some of these things got to be broke all the way down, just like you feed a newborn baby. You have to break that food all the way down so that baby can eat the food. And the Most High is giving us the breakdown so you can get this spiritual food. This is spiritual food we coming to you with.
That's right, feeding the soul.
We feeding your soul. We telling you, stop being rebellious. Come back and keep the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High God. And that's what John did. He went in the wilderness and he was saying, repent, because the kingdom of God is at hand. Because y'all they didn't know what was coming. But John knew. He had to what? Set the path, the straight path for what? Yahushua. For Yahushua. That's it on that. Okay. Go to Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 23. We're gonna get some more on this. Because we are a rebellious people. I'm talking to you so-called black, you so-called Mexicans, and you so-called Native American, Indian descent. That's who I'm talking to. That's who the Most High talking to. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the greatest people on this planet. But how we can be great if we been in rebellion against our Father? You can't be great. You're going against your Father, because your Father gonna tell you how to be great. But how to be great is what? Keeping the law, statute, and commandments.
Tell me again.
5 and 23.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse 23. But this people hath a revolting and rebellious heart.
He said revolted and rebellious heart. Your mind. There you go. He talking. See, he telling you again, your mind is polluted. It don't want it, because your mind is so used to what the thing that you so desire and you lust off of. And then you want to be rebellious against the Most High God. The Most High God tell you not to eat pork, not to eat shrimp, not to eat crab, not to eat unclean things. The Most High God tells you, keep the Sabbath, keep it holy, separate, be separate. He tell you these things, but we've been in rebellion against the Most High God, our Father. That's why Christ came. Christ was showing us how to serve the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us saying that, oh, I love God. But you love God. The Most High said in 1 John 5 and 3, if you love me, keep my
commandments.
Even Christ said it. If you love me, keep my commandments. So if you don't keep the Most High God commandment, you don't love him. And that's scripture. You being rebellious. You ain't trying to come and keep the law, statute, and commandment. You not trying to live. You trying to die. You choosing death. This week is the Passover. See, y'all thinking the Passover is a rabbit laying eggs and your children go try and find eggs. No, it's not about that. It's about that the Most High had death pass over us and went to the Egyptian and killed all the firstborn on our behalf sake. Where is that he told you that when Christ risen from the dead, worship that? No, you cannot find that in the Bible. You can find Passover because what? Death passed over. The death passed over Israel and went to the Egyptian and killed all the firstborn. That's how we got released from up under Pharaoh. See what I'm saying? That's what we need to keep our mind, because Sunday, when our Passover is gone, the world Passover is Easter. You see how the white man lied? He's a liar. He's a cunning. He a cunning hunter. He's a liar. He said the Most I say he was a liar from the beginning. And he got us want to go to church every once a year and celebrate a bunny. A bunny do not lay eggs. This is the Passover week this year. This is very, very important. This is not no game. That's why Zephaniah at 2:1, this is this in play. He said, gather together, O nation not desire. All Israel got to gather together, because what? When we was in Egypt, we was together. It wasn't no camp over here, no camp over there. We were together. And we had to do what Moses told us to do, to put the blood on the door so the death can pass us. But now all we gotta do, keep the law, statute, and commandment, and what? Death gonna pass over us. What is so simple? It just blood, a lamb blood, but this is a spiritual thing.
That's right.
Read up. That's it on that?
Nah, we got a little more.
Okay, come on, give me some more.
They are revolted and gone.
Hey, revolted and gone. You gone out of your mind. The Most High gave you what? Deuteronomy 28:28. And you know what that is. Look that up. Read up.
Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our God.
Now, when he do all this, he did all this stuff to you. Now you're gonna say in your mind, man, let's fear the Most High God. So it takes something bad to happen. Most High got to let something bad to you, to wake you up. Now you want to fear the Most High God. Now you're gonna try to run and break your neck, try to keep his law, statute, commandment, and you could just did that from the beginning. But now you want to be a rebellious people. Read up.
That giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest.
See, this is a harvest time. When Christ come back, it's going to be harvest time. That's why we got to stay focused and keep the law and statute and commandment of the Most High. Quit being rebellious, Israel. Because I'm ready to get out of this captivity. I'm ready to get up out of this wicked, up under this wicked Edomites. You got so much going. You got so much going on right now. So much going on.
Verse 25 finna tell them exactly why it's going on. Let me go and get 25 out the way. Your iniquities have turned away these things. And your sins have withholden good things from you. That sin.
Your sin. Let's get that, Yona. Because some people don't, probably don't know what sin is. Because it's gonna go, it's just like a circle, full circle. It's gonna keep coming back. But I'm gonna let the Most High speak.
Okay. Saying that was in Proverbs, wasn't it?
No, it's a first John.
First John.
No, 1 John 2 and 3, I think.
Yeah, 1 John 2 and 3. Why was I running the Proverbs? Must be something over there I want.
No, my bad. It's 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
I got it. 4, yeah, 3 and 4.
Yeah.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin.
Hold on. He said, whosoever. That soever is Israelites. He ain't talking about the whole world. Let's get that straight. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go get that. Just stay with that whosoever. That's in Acts 2, I think it's Acts 2 and 21, I think.
Well, let's go get it.
Let's go get that. Because we got to find out who he talking to. 2. Okay.
And no, it's not 2 and 2, 2 and 21. It is.
It's Acts 2 and 21. Start at Acts 2 and 21.
Okay. Okay, we was right. Read it out.
I was at 3 and 21. My bad.
Oh,
This is
no,
Acts chapter 2 and 21.
2 and 21.
I got it.
Okay.
And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel.
That right there. Now, that right there, what we don't say, he said that the ye, whosoever is the ye men of Israel. He talking about the so-called black, you so-called Mexican, and you so-called Native American, Indian descent. He talking to you. Now go back to what we was at.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is a transgression of the law. If you break a law, you transgress against the law. You have committed a sin. That's what that is. So now you know what sin is what going against the Most High God laws. That's what sin is, going against the Most High God laws. Israel, let's get that understanding. He talking to Israel. So these, when other people like the other nation go against God laws, it doesn't have no effect to them. But when the so-called black, you so-called Mexican, and you so-called Native American Indian descent break the commandments of the Most High God laws, things begin to happen. That lets you know these curses. We are the children of the book. So that's who, you know what I'm saying, though, whosoever. You know what I'm saying? He talking to us, Israel. He talking to us. Go to Zephaniah and chapter 7, verse 11. Because you got to understand, Israel, you got to come out that rebellious spirit. You have to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? If you want good things come to you, the Most High says you got to keep my law, statute, and commandment. Because if you don't keep my law, statute, commandment, what? The curse is going to what? Pursue you.
You mean Zechariah? Because Zephaniah don't go to 7.
Well, Zechariah, my bad, I'm sorry. Zechariah 7:11.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 7 and verse 11. But they refused to hearken.
But they what?
Refused to hearken.
So Israel, you refusing to hearken to the Most High God. When we on them blocks, you're not going against us. You're going against the Most High God. When you refuse, you refuse to listen, to hearken to the commandments of the Most High God. You're not doing that to us. You're doing it to the Most High God. Read out.
And pulled away the shoulder.
That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? We try to say, brother or sister, we try to talk to you, you just pull your way your shoulder. So you ain't pull your way your shoulder against us. You doing that to the Most High God. You doing that to the Most High God, but you say you love God. Because if you love God, you won't pull your way your shoulder. You won't be what? Refuse to hearken. Read up.
And stop their ears.
Now you want, so then we say, brother or sister, you put your headphones over your ears, you stop your stop your ear with the headphone, play your music, you know what I'm saying? Act like you don't want to, act like you don't hear us. That's okay. Keep that same energy. Because
or really, just ignore us.
Exactly. Because when Christ come back, I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to shrug the shoulder from us. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, not hearken to the word. You know what I'm saying? To the voice of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? I want you to stop your ears when you see that, when you see Yahweh Shah come back. Get that same energy. Because all we doing is we're coming out, the Most High using us as his hand to stretch out to tell you to what, turn from your wicked ways, come back to the Most High God, but you don't want to hearken. You want to stay in the condition you in. You think you living life, you not living life. Because the Most High say, you choose this day, death or life. Life, keeping the commandments of the Most High God. Death is what? You want to be what? Rebellious people. That's what you going to get. He didn't give you no third choice, fourth choice, fifth choice, sixth choice. He give you 1 and 2. What you going to choose? This day. Israel. Finish that out.
That they should not hear.
They said, now hear. You put things in your ear, you don't want to hear the Most High God. You don't want to hear nothing that, you know what I'm saying? But let us be out there as let there been a white man out there or something and teaching the word. He don't know nothing about our Bible, but he come with his own word, have got little sandwiches and stuff. Y'all have a line, sit up there and listen to him. Woo! Clapping your hand and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the out here is on the block telling you to turn from your wicked way. We telling you, you know what I'm saying, me? Because we love you. We just correcting you. Brother, put, you know what I'm saying, sister, put a dress on. Put a modest dress on. Brother, put your pants up. You know what I'm saying? Marry that sister. That's all we doing. We try to correct, but we don't want correction. I see Israel do not want correction. Israel want to be a rebellious people. Go to Isaiah 30:9, because you got to understand, man, this thing is serious. Most High is serious about this. He's not playing. We're gonna still be in the same condition, because you know what I'm saying, because we don't want to listen. We don't want to do nothing what the Most High tell us to do, but you say you love God. You love the Most High God. That's a funny way to show that you love the Most High God. You're not doing what he telling you to do. Read
this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
He said, this is a rebellious people. We was rebellious back in the biblical time. We was rebellious in the dark ages, and we rebellious now. We the same people. We jumping from one to another. We still the rebellious people. We were rebellious when Moses brought us out of Egypt. We was in the wilderness. We were rebellious then. We were still rebellious.
Couldn't even make it 40 days.
Couldn't make it 40 days. You couldn't even wait on the Most High God. See, that's why we know that the so-called black, you so-called Mexican, and you so-called Native American, Indian descent, you do not have patience. You got to have patience. I just let you know you don't have patience. Because Moses up there for 40 days and 40 nights to get in the law. Y'all down here doing wickedness. And the Most High had to destroy some of y'all. And hey, what he gonna do this time? 2/3.
Because lying children.
Lying. They love to lie. You know what I'm saying? When we was out there, we were lying like a mug. I
know I was.
We thought we had some game. We were lying to these women, and we were doing this, we were doing that. We were lying all over. The Most High know us because what? He's our God. He's our God. He know us. He created us. He know what's going on in our heart and our thoughts. Read up.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Look, children. He telling you, children. He calling us children. We'll not hear the law. We don't want to hear the Most High God law. Why? Most High God law is beautiful. It is life. This is the best life. I thought I was living out there. I ain't want living like nothing out there until I got into the truth. I'm living life. Like, I ain't want for nothing. I don't have to look over my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the Sabbath. I'm keeping the new moon. I'm gathering together with my brothers. I'm gathering together with my man. We having a great time, man. Man, they love me and I love them. Man, we love the Most High. We love the Most High together. It's a beautiful thing. I won't trade this nothing in the world. Because in that world is nothing out there. But in the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High God, is so much you can gain out of it. You know what I'm saying? So much you can gain out of it. Read up.
That right. Which say to the seer, see not.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now he's saying which y'all saying that the seer what? The pastor y'all gonna go see on Sunday, that jack-leg pastor, and he gonna lie to you, get your money, because you telling him, see, don't you say, I'm gonna give you this my tithe, don't see my sin, don't say nothing. Don't say about my homosexual thing I'm doing over here. Don't talk about my lesbian stuff I'm doing over here. Don't talk about I'm a whoremonger over here. Don't talk about I'm conniving and covering my brother's wife over here. Don't say nothing about it. That's what you want. You want them to say. But read on.
And to the prophets prophesied not unto us right things.
See, they don't want to be prophesied the right thing. They don't want to be tell them, say, hey, you need to stop committing adultery. You need to stop committing fornication. And you need to stop, you know what I'm saying, trying to cover your brother's wife. You need to stop lying. You need to stop whoremongering. You need to stop doing all unclean things against the Most High God. You don't want to hear that. But what? Read up.
Speak unto us smooth things.
You want us to sugar everything down and put a little whipped cream on it and put a cherry on the top, say you all good. You know what I'm saying? You can go out there and commit a sin and then the Lord can, you know what I'm saying? You come back and ask the Lord for forgiveness. No, you can't do that. See, because we not the prophet. We not gonna tell you smooth things. We gonna talk. We gonna speak to you what the right
things.
We don't want your money. Your money cannot buy us. Because I don't want your blood on my hand. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth if you like it or not. Because what? Go to Isaiah 50:81. Isaiah 50:81. Because you got to understand that's what we do. We do this. The Most High built us up to do this.
They want us to prophesy deceit.
But what the Most High say right here?
This is Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud.
What?
Cry aloud.
No, speak softly to them.
Cry aloud.
I mean, he said speak loud. And what?
Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Show.
Okay, keep going.
And show my people their transgressions.
Show your sin.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
Show your sin. What you doing wrong? What are you going against the Most High God laws? He tells us not to spare your feelings. You cannot buy us. Don't try to think you can. Well, I give you $1,000 in arm and I'm gonna stick. No, we don't want your money. We rather obey God rather than man. We gonna let God be true and every man a what?
Liar.
And that's what that is. That's what we's all about. I sold out to the Most High God. I sold out because you can't buy me. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, you will like it or not. Because I'm telling you the truth because I love you. I'm telling you the truth to try to get you out of that fire or that water. That's what we out here for. We ain't out here for my own personal self-gain. I'm out here giving the Most High glory and praise and honor. And then what you need to be doing. This is a week of the Passover. Do you forget what he did for us? That's what, and then you want to go out here and want to be rebellious against the Most High God? You need to wake up, children. You need to wake up, Jacob.
They don't get it. They on that. I wasn't no slave, but our forefathers were, and we still repenting for them.
You was a fool. You don't think you were a slave? If you were not a slave, you can go any country without showing nothing, no ID or nothing. If you was a free man. But you still over here, you still in this captivity. If you getting up every morning, you clocking in, you still a slave. If you paying taxes, you still a slave. Wake up, Jacob. Wake up, Israel. Because the Most High, you know what I'm saying? He doing this for a period of time. And then sooner or later, he gonna say, hey, I straighten my foot on my head every day, all day, for my people. They still don't want to listen to me. Now, I got to what? Press. I got to apply pressure now.
Apply pressure?
I'm gonna apply that pressure. Because he says what? The judgment gonna start at the house of Israel. You is not gonna get away, you black man, you black woman, you Mexican woman, you Mexican man, you Indian man, you Indian woman. You're not gonna get away. So you need to get it right now. Because us, brother, all the one who doing the work, we love you. We telling you to come back and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. That's what we all about out here. We're not here for our own self-gain. We ain't out here trying to see how many people that we can get. We're trying to win the soul and win the soul for the Most High God. That's what we doing.
You know, I'm gonna piggyback and I'm gonna go on precept with you. I'm gonna jump over to 59:7 because this is just what our people do. Their feet run to evil. And they make haste to shed innocent blood. All our young people out here killing each other.
Exactly.
Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity.
Your heart, what he talking about, your heart, your mind. This is your heart.
Wasting and destruction are their path.
Of their path. Well, I like that precept right there. That precept, that precept right there is strong. You need to hear that, Israel. We need to stop killing each other. The Most High, you know what I'm saying? He said, love each other as you love yourself. If you love yourself, you're going to know how to love your brother. If you don't love yourself, you don't know how to love your brother. Come on, Israel, wake up. The Most High is using us to pinch you, to poke you,
shake you.
To shake you and waking you up. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All praises.
All praises. All praises.
All the glory go to him. We just yielding our vessel and what? Just doing what the Most High telling us to do. He giving the word. He putting the word in our belly to tell you to turn from your wicked way and keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We do this. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Because you know what I'm saying? Israel, you got to understand. If we are rebellious against the Most High God, these things is going to happen to us. The curses. Woo, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy.
The book.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee. And shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
Till you will be destroyed. The Most High told Moses to tell us, if we hearken to his laws, statute, and commandment, his voice, and do what he told us to do, the Most High say he will put us on high. He said we won't lack in nothing. If we would have did what he told us to do. But he also said, now if you don't listen to my law, statute, and commandment, the curse is gonna follow you. I don't care where you go. I don't care if you try to go hide in a cave. The curse is gonna follow you and find you and what? Destroy you. And he curse is destroying our people. Look at our sister dressing out here. Look at our brother. You know what I'm saying? They being a homosexual. Tranny. Look at these curses. Look at our brothers and sisters up under the bridge. They sleeping, they homeless. That's a curse. Look what's up. We paycheck to paycheck. That's a curse. All these things that we going through is a curse. Are you tired of the curses, Israel? Are you tired being rebellious, Israel? Are you tired? Because I am.
I'm tired. I know I'm tired.
Read up.
And shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statute, which he commanded thee.
See, he said, because we did not want to we did not want to hearken to the Most High God. His voice. His voice is what? His law, statute, and commandments. That's what he was talking about. That's exactly what he's talking about. And then when you don't want to do it, then we're gonna fall on to who? Go to read 46.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Upon your children. Upon your children. Look at what your children out here doing. Killing each other. Having sex. Having babies out of wedlock. All that type of stuff. They out of order. Disrespecting the elders. You got young ladies out at all type of nights, walking the streets. This curse fell on our children. Because what? We've been rebellious against the Most High God. Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, because you need to soak this in. You need to soak this in, Israel. Soak this in. Because the curse is following us. It pursued us. Now we having children. Now these curses following our children now. And look what I shoot. I want to ask Israel right now. Do you know where your children at right now? Do you know where your children at right now? And it's 9:44. There's so much stuff out here going on out in this world. Do you know where your children's at? Do you know where your son and your daughter is? That's something you need to think about. Because what? If you kept the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High God, your children will be what? Protected. Be safe. But You not keeping the law, statute, commandment. Your children not keeping the law, statute, commandment. So what pursuing you then? Dead, curse. You got all these things is coming on you. Then you start hating your kid, start hating your husband. Wife start hating, you know what I'm saying? It's a chaos. I don't like the curses. I do not like it. It hurts. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause I just go back when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? How we were living hard. It was hard.
You know.
So we need to come to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. Stop being rebellious. Stop. When the whole nation of Israel say, "Hey, I'm tired," you ain't gonna never say that, because what? You caught up into in the tradition of men. You caught up into all their philosophy. You caught up into all what they doing out here, trying to chase a dollar. They dollar ain't gonna be nothing. I'd rather go chase the law, statute, and commandment. They gonna bring me life. Why nobody ain't doing that? Why ain't nobody chasing the law, statute, commandments of the Most High God? But you better go chase some paper. Money is just not paper. You can wipe your butt with it.
That's it. That's it.
You're not enjoying it, but I'm out here chasing the bag. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here doing strange things for a piece of change.
Just to give it back to the oppressor.
Exactly. But why nobody out here chasing the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High God? I know I am.
Hey.
I know it's just a remedy of chasing the law, statute, and commandments. Because you know what? The law, statute, and commandments was gonna bring me everything I need.
That's it.
I ain't want for nothing. Anyone who keeping the law, statute, and commandment, they can tell you they ain't want for nothing, because the Most High provided for them, for us.
All day, every day.
All day.
And it ain't failed yet.
Ain't failed yet. All praise to Yahweh.
All praise.
So, Israel, this is my time. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, let you know, stop being rebellious. Come and keep the law, statute, and commandment. This week is the Passover. All praises to the Most High God.
All praises.
Man, I love the Passover. Because what? When I was in that world, death was on my tail. I came in the truth. Now the death is going over me now. Because what? I'm keeping the law, statute, and commandment.
Brother, on that, I'm going to give your law for you.
Okay.
I'm going to give your law for you. And since we talking about what's the Passover, it's only right we do Deuteronomy 16. Observe the month of Abib and keep the Passover unto the Lord thy God.
No, hold on. Keep Easter.
Keep the Passover unto the Lord thy God.
Go ahead, okay. Finish that.
For in the month of Abib, the Lord thy God brought thee forth out of Egypt by night. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover unto the Lord thy God of the flock and of the herd in the place which the Lord shall choose to place his name there. You know, so go ahead. We commanded to do this thing.
You command me to do this. This
Keep
right here it's not for no rabbit laying eggs. I ain't seen no rabbit lay eggs yet, and you ain't gonna never see it. So y'all need to come up out that false religion that y'all gonna celebrate Sunday. We gonna be out. Y'all gonna see the sword of the Spirit. We going out, we gonna be on the corner.
That's it.
On y'all day. We gonna be on y'all day, the world day. And we gonna speak the truth about that holiday that y'all serving on the Sunday. That is not the Passover. That is not the Passover. The Most High told us to keep the Passover with this week, this Sabbath, the Saturday. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna gather together and have a great time and praising Yahweh Bashem, Mashiach, Yahweh Shah's name. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. That's how we do that thing.
We do.